probably pretty slim. So final big nerd news story of the week, guys. The Boys, the Amazon series The Boys is getting a short film starring Carl Urban, the Billy Butcher story. It's going to act as sort of a prequel to season 2.
I love it.
They're making a Boys movie for Amazon. This just dropped this week. I got super duper excited. A lot of interesting information came out about The Boys this week. We got a ton of new trailers. We got tons of new footage, looks at new characters, all that good stuff. So show creator Eric Kripke, he revealed, I think it was in an interview maybe with Collider, he revealed that Amazon will be releasing a short film starring Billy Butcher, Carl Urban, that will fill in the missing gaps between The Boys Season 1 ending and the beginning of The Boys Season 2. So it's spoiler time, people.
Yeah, right.
About to get into some spoilers if you haven't watched The Boys yet.
Shame on you if you haven't.
Fast forward about 1 minute. What Kripke said, he said, we had a whole storyline in episode 2. It's not really spoiling anything, he thinks. He said season 2 begins with Butcher completely missing in action. So Butcher, after season 2, you remember, he discovered Homelander Jr., and his wife, Rebecca Butcher. He discovers all of these people at the very last episode of season 2. So right after that, season 2 starts with him being MIA.
Wow.
And that's how the show kind of starts out.
Cool.
He said in episode 2 of season 2, we had shot something that really revealed where he went when he was missing in action and what his experiences were when he was away. He said it ultimately didn't end up fitting in the way into that episode. He said it made Butcher's story a lot less mysterious and intriguing. He said it was better not to know where he went at that point in the storytelling, if I'm making sense.
It makes sense to me. I mean,
Instead of taking the Butcher story and putting it in episode 2, they just pulled the whole thing out, and they kept it mysterious, and they're going to reveal it at a secret time within the middle of the season 2.
Yeah. Hats off to the writers and the director for saying this was just too good and it's too pivotal of a storyline that we can't just delete it completely. Like, the audience needs to know this, so we're just going to... It's too long for an episode. It doesn't make sense in episode 2, so we're just going to put a movie out. It's like, thank you.
Yeah, they're taking all that footage. They're going to string all that footage together, and they're going to actually call the film Butcher.
Sweet.
So the movie's going to be called Butcher. It's going to be a companion piece to the show. So when can you see the movie? That's kind of what everybody's sort of been asking this week. They said sometime in the middle of the release window of the series. So the Butcher movie is going to come out sometime in the middle of when the show comes out. Now, what you're asking yourself, it's a bingeable show.
Right.
Amazon, that came out this week also. If you haven't heard, they're not going to do all the episodes released all at once. What they're going to do for Boys Season 2, they're going to release the first
3
episodes on September 4th. And then after those 3 episodes, it'll be a weekly show, which I love.
So sometime after the first 3 episodes drop, then they'll drop the movie in somewhere in between.
The Butcher will be probably between like episode 4 and 5 or something. It's just going to appear separately on Amazon.
Thanks again, writers and directors, because that just forces you to watch the movie at the right time.
Exactly.
Because if they would have dropped them all 8 episodes at once, most people like us would just binge watch the 8 episodes and then watch the movie, or not know what point in their time or in their minds that they wanted the audience to watch the movie.
And they said that in the interview. He said something like, there's going to be things that happen later on in the season that you will have wanted to watch the Butcher movie in order to understand.
I wonder how long it's going to be.
It's probably going to be, I'd say an hour, maybe an hour 20.
It's probably got to be longer than an hour if they said it didn't really fit into an episode.
That's
Aren't
true.
the episodes like an hour long?
Yeah, they're hour-long episodes, so maybe it's an hour 20. You know, just a really long episode. So it does kind of suck that you only get 8 episodes of Boys Season 2.
Yeah, but
at least you get this extra thing. So it's essentially like 9 episodes of Boys Season 2.
It's like bonus episodes.
Bonus episodes.
Sweet.
So I'm excited.
Me too.
Very stoked. September 4th, The Boys drops on Amazon Prime. So that is all the headlines that I think we needed to bring up this week. There was a lot of other cool stuff with Wonder Woman and stuff, but just Google it. Really cool Wonder Woman featurette that dropped this week. It's really cool. Some cool stuff from Umbrella Academy. Wait, just too much to cram in one episode. So we picked these guys. So guys, thanks a lot for watching Chuckload of Comics. We're here every single Sunday on MainframeComicCon.com and on YouTube.com/ChuckloadOfComics. Join us here next Sunday for all the nerdy news, the week in review, as we do every single week. So until then, stay thirsty, my friends. Have a fantastic week. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.